I want to bring on the program right now a very special guest, Vice President Mike Pence. Thanks for joining the Ben Shapiro Show.
Thank you, Ben. It's great to be with you. Thank you for being at the 46th Annual March for Life, and thanks for being a leading voice for life in this pro-life generation.
As you can tell, I think the folks over here like you, Vice President Pence. Well, we're really excited to have you. Can you talk for a couple of minutes about the importance of the March for Life, why the March for Life matters, and why this issue ought to matter to all Americans?
Well, it just, it is an extraordinarily important event. You think 46 years ago this month, a majority of the Supreme Court of the United States turned its back on the unalienable right to life. And here, nearly a half century later, generations of Americans have come together to say, no, we are going to put the sanctity of life back at the center of American law, and I believe in our lifetime we will accomplish that. We will stand for life in America.
Well, Vice President Pence, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about what the Trump administration has done to protect human life. This is one of the more glorious parts of the Trump administration's record. Maybe you could talk a little bit about what you've done legislative and in regulatory fashion to protect the unborn.
Well, as you know our family, and my kids are big fans of yours, like all the great young people listening this morning at the March for Life and around the country. But since Karen and I entered public life, we've stood for life, and I couldn't be more proud to be vice president to the most pro-life president in American history, President Donald Trump. You look at the record of this administration. You look at from literally the first days of this administration, the president reinstituted the Mexico City policy that had been overturned by President Obama. Now, no federal tax dollars go to any foreign organization that supports or promotes abortion around the world. It was also my great honor to cast the tie-breaking vote, Ben, in the United States Senate that allows states across this country to defund Planned Parenthood. And President Trump has kept his promise to the American people, appointing in the last 2 years a record number of conservative men and women to our federal courts at every level who will uphold all the God-given liberties enshrined in our Constitution, and that includes Justice Neil Gorsuch and Justice Brett Kavanaugh. So we've got a record of extraordinary progress on the right to life, and it's my great honor to serve in this administration. But I must tell you, Ben, that your voice on the airwaves across the nation, your presence at this March for Life, the presence of this pro-life generation that will gather on the National Mall today gives us great confidence that this will be the generation that restores the right to life in America. And I thank you. I truly